still, anybody's able to enter the tournament. It's free to enter, and all you have to do is join in on these races. You just have to be a part of the Long Library Discord and be a part of these races that are happening basically every single day. There's people grinding out, 5-6 races a day, so... Greetings from YouTube. Good luck to the racers. Oh, thank you, Sunar. Speaking of people saying hi from YouTube, I'm going to say hi to you, YouTube, right now, because this video is going on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. I plan on doing a ton more content around Soten, both the Soten races, the randomizer, the tournament that I'm putting on. All this stuff is going to end up on YouTube, so if you want to see more of this, please subscribe. And if you want to catch it live, be a part of the chat, be a part of the lovely individuals in this box below me right now, hyping up this race. I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday, plus sometimes on weekends on twitch.tv/DragонBlitz. Follow me there. I post in my Discord whenever I'm going live. I post on my Twitter whenever I'm going live. I post on my YouTube community page whenever I'm going live. So all of those places, I'll let you know when I'm going live. So wanted to get all that stuff out of the way right away because right now, looking at the prologue, the prologue's not the most important part of the run. It can be important, but it's basically the same every single time. You're going to use Hydro Storms to do damage very quickly. And out of all the players we can see right now, it seems like Talik has a slight lead. One shot from whatever weapon they're using. Really cool cape, Crystal Cloak variant with different coloration. Immediate library card from Jupiter. What in the actual fuck are you doing? This is insanity! Oh, he has a Zircon. Wait, is that a sellable? Take the sellable off! If it's a sellable, please take it off! You can buy that Mana Prism! Jupiter, you're insane! I guess worst case scenario, he could reset right now and start over and he's only lost 2 minutes. Dude, you have a sellable equipped, I think! Please! No! I just want to know. It says, yes, it's a sellable. I just saw it on Godchild's screen. That is a sellable. And it says that it's fairly valuable. I guess he's only missing out on, I think, Mana Prisms, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Unless they find a duplicator, it's not that big of a deal. Holy crap, that is a big, big split. Soul of Bat! What? Jupiter, no! Son of a... Okay, so he library carded immediately. This is a library card that everybody else has access to, I believe. And Soul of Bat is the first relic. Oh no. Black Fox also did the library card Gambit. Oh no! I mean, please, for the love of God, guys, you have a sellable equipped. Black Fox, no, you have a sellable. Did he look in the shop? Did he sell it and try and buy Mana Prisms at least? This is too much. This is too fucking much. This is too much already. The people who decided to library card early are at a huge disadvantage here. Holy glass is at the outer wall? Wait a minute. That might actually be a game changer. This has the potential for somebody to bet big on early second castle. Specifically, I'm thinking the people that have done the library card early, they're going to both get those holy glasses and then teleport back to castle entrance, like you're seeing right now. Jupiter's going to teleport back to castle entrance, and he's going to have both holy glasses and bat before everybody else. What he decides to do with that information, and this is, I don't know, but he has the possibility to literally go to second castle like about 5 minutes into the game. I don't necessarily recommend it, but it's a possibility. This is something that you would never see from any other randomizer preset. You never see a randomizer preset that gives you bat and holy glasses at like 0 complexity, like immediately. Oh my god. This could go one of 2 ways, where all the relics could be in the first castle, or it could be a mixed bag. Dude, what if every Vlad relic is just in the second castle? That's also an option. Every single Vlad relic could just be in the second castle. We have no information on any of the Vlad relics right now. It could be literally anywhere. I was hoping that this seed would be a little more chill so I wouldn't have to destroy my voice yelling at this shit. Like, oh my god. Do you even have enough mana to kill Shaft Orb easily? I don't think you can. You need, like 70 mana for 2... No, you need 60 mana for a Summon Spirit plus Soul Steal, I think. Something like that. My poor voice is going to be so fucking gone. My guess, because it's only been 5 minutes and Talik is still at the very, very beginning part of the castle. I don't know if he's going to save his library card or if he's going to use it right here. These are the two main places to use your library card. Is he going to use it right here? He's going to save it. Saving that library card, I think, is what I would do in this scenario. So Talik so far is going to do the counterclockwise strat, which is a pretty good strat. Don't get me wrong. It's actually really good for him because he's going to do the majority of the first castle and then find Holy Glasses at the end of it, and he might be able to go straight to second castle from there. So I think Talik is going to luck out into a very good route, all things considered. So right now, it looks like Jupiter is kind of catching up to God's Child. Yeah, they're basically in similar boats right now. I think Talik has a clear lead right now, and Black Fox doing the early library card, I don't know how this is going to pan out, but he is the first person to try and do the castle entrance check. He also has 69 HP. Feel free to spam the emote if you got it. Here, let's lend him our energy. Spam the emote to lend your energy to Black Fox here, hoping for something big at castle entrance that might be able to give him an advantage over the rest of the competition. We sit and we wait, hoping. Because I think Black Fox so far has taken the worst route out of all the competitors. Oh no, he's lost the power of the 69, but he's at the power of 64. Doesn't even activate the AI of the Owl Knight there. What does he find? It's Force of Echo. It's bullshit. No! All right, big save split. Big save split. That's fine. Damn, you hate to see it. Oh, there is our first Vlad Relic that we are finding out. It seems like Talik has already grabbed it. Talik and God's Child on a very similar path so far. Talik also finding a sword that has a Bloodsteal ability on it. I don't know what sword it is, but it's pretty good. Anything that allows you to do damage and heal yourself at the same time is very, very good. Skill of Wolf, not worth keeping. He doesn't have enough MP for a Wing Smash. So far, oddly enough, Talik, Jupiter, and God's Child are all kind of in the same ballpark as far as routing goes, even though they started off so incredibly different. It's weird how they were able to do that, but I don't know how this is going to pan out. I guess the big advantage that Jupiter has is that he's already done part of the library, but I mean, he still needs to go back because he never even checked Fairy Scroll. No, yeah, he only checked Fairy Card. He never checked Fairy Card. So he's gonna need to go back for that at some point, unless he's just opting to cut his losses and not check it. So I'm very interested to see here. Talik getting the teleporter makes sense because you might want to come back here after finding the gold ring. More teleporters usually just means more options. Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of converging on the same route, and it looks like Black Fox over here also converging on a similar route, just a couple of steps behind. But yeah, both Jupiter and God's Child in a similar boat here. They're like one screen apart. Talik a couple of screens ahead of them. It's really anybody's game, depending on DPS here on Aurochs, as well as like some individual routing moments. MP management also might play a factor here, where you decide to use your Wing Smashes to get the most effect out of them. This is anybody's race still between these three, it seems like. I don't think there's like a clear advantage between them right now. Oh, and Twitch is deciding to shut down Black Fox here. Hopefully we don't lose any interesting gameplay here, because Twitch fucking hates us and doesn't want us to actually watch multiple people's points of view At the same time, if only Twitch gave us the option to do this on our own without using third-party software. No, Twitch, why? The only man remaining out of the 3, the only person left standing as Twitch obliterates the competition is God's Child. God's Child wins by default. Congratulations. Oh wait, we're getting feed from other players now. I think Twitch has decided to spare them for now. Amazon and Bezos said that they're willing to spare us today. The multi-PRC. Spamming PRC in neutral like a fucking scrub. Alright, we didn't really get to see how the fight went for Talik, but he was able to do it. Having the Tooth of Vlad on your side also gives you an extra 10 strength. An extra 10 strength is huge, especially early on, only 10 minutes in when you're a low level. An extra 10 strength actually matters. So having the Tooth of Vlad on your side is something you really want to see. And it is Fairy Scroll. Nothing important, nothing important. Move along, nothing to see here, nothing cool. Get the fuck out of here. We still have Sword Card coming up. We'll see what's behind there. And it looks like God's Child and Jupiter are basically tied at this point. And then it's Jewel of Open! That's interesting. I don't know if people are going to split their route from here. But Jewel of Open there gives players the option to turn around right now if they wanted to and go straight in there. So the option to stop the Twitch spamming the purple screen. Yo, W, thank you so much. That Retrofile did DM me on how to stop it. The issue is that I need to test it first. I didn't have enough time to get everything set up and test it, because I need to test to see if it works for multi-stream specifically, because multi-stream isn't the same as just live streaming something from Twitch. The way that he was going about doing it would basically eliminate this being a possibility for Twitch at least, but I don't know about multi-stream yet. But we're gonna figure that out. I'm actually going to DM him probably tonight to ask for some more help, so. What's up, Vinny? Yes, we have a very hype race going on right now. In all honesty, it's very, very close right now between both Jupiter and God's Child. They're like neck and neck here as far as like they're literally in the same room right now. Talik is basically doing a very similar route, but is slightly ahead. All things considered. And then like slightly behind, I would say Black Fox, but it all comes down to a couple of gambles possibly within the first castle. Because now all 3 of these players all have access to Jewel of Open, and when they decide to go to the caverns, which is available after Jewel of Open, is going to matter a lot. That's Gold Ring. That's Gold Ring over at Leapstone. So now the players have access to both Silver and Gold Ring. Yeah, Talik, just stick to what you're doing. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I think Talik is realizing he wanted to save that teleport for later, but opening the teleporter immediately as you enter Castle Keep is pretty much the norm. So just stick to what you're used to. Don't try and vary up your routing on the fly too much. That's my opinion on races like this, because it's important to win races like this, don't get me wrong. Winning a race like this is huge a lot of the time, but it's also important to just not get last sometimes. Sometimes just stick to what you know, stick to what you're comfortable with, so that way you can guarantee, maybe not always getting first, but a top 2, a top 3 finish in these like races with multiple players. Because what ends up happening with these kinds of races is that the player who gets last ends up losing so much elo, and the player who gets first, you win a lot of elo, don't get me wrong. But a lot of strategy around these kinds of races is that you're hoping to get first, but at the same time, you also have to make sure that you don't put yourself in a corner where you gambled so hard that your options are either getting first or last. So, because some gambles will do that, where you forego everything else and you're like, I am trying to just like find the last Vlad relic as soon as possible. And if it's not in the location that I hope it's at, I'm just kind of screwed. Those kinds of gambles I don't think are very good in an open race format. That changes, however, once you start looking at 1v1s, because 1v1s, certain routes can hard counter other routes depending on the randomized layout of the relics, but we'll get into that if we see anything like that happening in this race. So far, Talik taking, I think, the most standard route, in my opinion. If you have early bat at your disposal, you want to use that bat early to get to areas that have high amounts of relic checks. Using the library card here makes sense. He's done all of the checks he can do up until Fire of Bat, but Fire of Bat isn't necessarily out of his way. He can literally do it right now if he wants to, but he's getting the chance to go to the library, skipping a huge portion of movement here. And Mana Prism's for 800. He's looking at the menus, trying to read as fast as he can, see if he misses out on anything. I'm trying to read as well. Doesn't seem like anything super big in the shop itself, so hopefully he doesn't forget to check Fairy Card. I forget to check Fairy Card here a lot, personally, and Fairy Card isn't anything important, so no big deal. So now if you're Jupiter, do you go to the second castle? This is where the first big gamble can come into play. Jupiter has access to the Holy Glasses, something that both God's Child and Talik did not have access to when they were in Castle Keep. So it is very possible that Jupiter is the first into the second castle and has an advantage because of it. It all depends on what's in the second castle and if he decides to do it right now. Is he going to do it? Oh, I thought he would. I really thought he would. He's going to... oh, I guess he has to finish up these checks first, but there's still a possibility that he does it, but I'm starting to think he might go Caverns first. Talik has to do Holy Glasses still in the first castle and all of Caverns/Catacombs, and he's about to find Holy Glasses, and that is an interesting find. In his mind, he knows that players can go for the early second castle here, and the early second castle has paid off a lot for a lot of other players, but before collecting those Holy Glasses, he's deciding to refill MP, and he's going to go check what's at Fire of Bat here. Fire of Bat being the relic that he skipped when using the library card. The only downside to that library card decision is if he decides to go, or if Fire of Bat is like missed or something like that, and then he has to go back into the castle, sorry, the library to do the vanilla bat relic check. Talik doing a couple item checks. I think in general, I like the idea of always picking up a sword. If you see a sword or like a specific type of weapon type that you are looking for, even if you have a good one, I think it's worth picking them up along the way if you see them, because you never know if you just find a Crystagram with like nutty ass stats, and you can sort your weapons pretty quickly. Oh, wait a minute. Jupiter gonna be the first to check. Yeah, I think Jupiter's in the lead now. Wait a minute. Because Jupiter's not going back to the library, I don't think. Oh, Talik understands that the second castle is... Oh, did he miss stuff? In Alchemy Lab? Is that what happened? I think he might have forgotten something in Alchemy Lab. Damn. That does hurt. Oh, no. If I'm Talik, I'm ignoring that for now. To be honest. Because at worst, it's a Vlad relic. Or I guess you could be worried that it's missed. Still, I think Jupiter is now in the lead, funny enough. Jupiter doing something super duper ballsy at the very, very start of the run, which was using a library card literally frame one. As soon as he gained access to playing his Alucard, he's like, let me open the menu, that's a library card. Without hesitation, used it. Literally frame perfect, just like, get me out of here, I want to skip death, go to the library. And I usually don't find those routes to be very efficient personally, but it's working out. It's working out for Jupiter right now, because right now Jupiter has done... You call that the dinner dog? Yeah. It's a big gamble, but Jupiter's going to be the first into Caverns, I think. And I think Jupiter's actually done more checks than Talik right now. Oh man, this is going to be tight. I don't know what to think here, because Jupiter technically hasn't finished library. However, the check that he missed in library doesn't matter. It's the fairy card. The fairy card itself isn't anything important, so... I really don't know how to feel about this. But from the looks of it, I think Jupiter's in the lead. Barring some craziness, I think Jupiter's in the lead. Now, how Talik decides to handle his route from here is going to be interesting for me as well. I'm going to keep the corner of my eye on Talik here in the bottom right. Because I'm curious to see if he goes to Alchemy Lab right now, because I think he missed some checks in Alchemy Lab. When he pulled up his map, it seems like that was the case. Jupiter, you don't have enough MP. You have 30 MP. It takes 50. It takes 50, Jupiter. Okay. It's 50 for a soul steal. Alright. So Talik's going down into Holy Glasses, finding nothing at Holy Glasses most likely, so... Twitch telling us to... I think you know what Twitch is trying to tell me? I think Twitch is trying to remind me that... that purple is reminding me of something. It's almost as if it's reminding me of, like, maybe the option to subscribe? Wait, is Twitch trying to tell us right now that you could subscribe for free using an Amazon Prime subscription, linking it to your Twitch account, and getting a Twitch Prime subscription available to use on any creator you want? You think that's what Twitch is trying to tell us? It's always an option. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Alright. Black Fox could be the first into the second castle, however. I'm curious to see if that's the route he decides to take. And right back to POV of Jupiter. We missed the fight with Succubus, but it seems like nothing important on his tracker here added after Succubus, so nothing too important. Nothing too important. I really do think it was Leapstone. Oh, it is Leapstone. Thank you for pointing that out, JD. Much appreciated. Yeah, you pick up Power of Mist there. Power of Mist is so just universally good to have. Even if you don't have Mist yet, once you have Mist, it will be nice to have. So, it looks like Talik is a decent amount behind right here. W, thank you so much. You guys are psychos with gifting subs in this channel, and I love it. Alright. This song is called Waterworld, by the way. And right now, we're in the caverns, which is the water world of this game. I just like seeing the duplicator. That's fair, man. That's fair. It's the only tattoo idea I've actually, like, really considered getting is a duplicator somewhere. I was thinking about getting it on my wrist. Like right here, on my left wrist. Just like a little duplicator. But I was never... Oh, that was a library card? Wait a minute! Library card at the Switch.
Tribute.
Barkeep.
Souls and make them your slaves.
5 gifted. God damn, bro. Thank you so much. Good to catch you live. Always watching on YouTube. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really do love how many people get a chance to watch what I do on YouTube, and I always appreciate it when they come by and say hi when I'm streaming live on Twitch, because I personally love the live interaction. I like being live for things on Twitch a lot of the time. But of course, not everybody's able to watch all the time. You know, different time zones have different... Another Vanilla Merman statue! This is the second seed, dude! Oh my god. Vanilla Merman sucks, dude. It fucking sucks. It really sucks. It's such a long way back. Wait, did Jupiter ever check castle entrance? I don't remember if he did. Is this even random? He didn't, right? Yeah. So he's skipping the castle entrance check, but I don't think the castle entrance check is actually important, so maybe it ends up working out in the end. Huh. Yeah, Vanilla Merman fucking sucks. It's honestly like the longest distance for some like trivial relic checks. It turns a single relic check into a second relic check that you have to do, and it takes fucking like a minute and a half to get back there. It's really, really annoying. It's very possible that Jupiter is considering skipping it. but he's going to open the bridge regardless. It's possible that he opens the bridge and then keeps going. I think that's technically optimal because you're gaining MP now and you're opening the bridge at the same time. So he's... Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the right move. That's a smart play because the bridge is going to be open for you when you come back, and he was gaining MP while waiting for the Donkey Kong, giving him access to an extra Wing Smasher too. So I like that play. It's a good play. It's very similar to one of the, I believe, older routes of ABRSR. I don't remember if we still do that in ABRSR. We might. We might. Yeah, these are fetch quest relics. They're very annoying, but they're part of the game, man. And where you find the prerequisite to open the ability to check this relic and have the ferryman spawn here, it really determines a lot. So Talik is starting to catch up a tiny bit, it seems like, between Jupiter and Talik. These two are basically neck and neck. Talik's probably like a good minute behind. Oh, but he has to check castle entrance, and Jupiter skipped it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. I think this lead is going to widen for Jupiter. Jupiter taking one of the most unorthodox possible routes early on and just somehow, just afterwards, just being a complete fucking boss and keeping it together after that. That's crazy. I don't know what to say, man. Is Black Fox going to the second castle? We're going to find out. It's a possibility. Oh, he's getting bodied by Flea Riders, by the way. Flea Riders fucking suck, dude. They suck. I hate Flea Riders. Boo. Flea Riders suck. Damn, clean Wing Smashes from Jupiter there. That's actually going to save him a lot of time. Oh, this is worst case scenario for Talik, because if he... And there was nothing at Merman. So if Talik save split... He had to go all the way to castle entrance, has to hold on to this Merman statue, is likely going to go all the way back to Holy Symbol just to find nothing. This is like 5 minutes of his time wasted. He's wasting like 5 minutes, but he doesn't know. There's no way to know. For all he knows, there's a Vlad relic or mist or something important at Holy Symbol. But this is like literally worst case scenario. He's getting screwed over so hard by combining these two Vlad relic or two relic locations together. But as we were talking about, Black Fox also, interestingly enough, said, man, this first castle fucking sucks. And I agree, Black Fox, this first castle looks like doo-doo trash. Let's try out the second castle. The second castle looks better to me. And so far, none of these other competitors have found any Vlad relics. There's a world where there's just 4 Vlad relics just hanging out in the second castle, just chilling there. So, like, I don't know, dude. There's at least one in there, I feel like, because we're getting to the point with the amount of knowledge that we have, there's only 3 relic checks left in the... 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 relic checks left that we don't know about in the first castle. So that means there's guaranteed at least 1 relic in the second castle. Looking at Jupiter to see if that's a Vlad relic. It's not. There's at least 2 Vlad relics in the second castle. Because we've seen everything in the first... Well, barring any missed shenanigans. I forget. There's nobody that's done Silver Ring. There's nobody that's done Bat. I'm getting ahead of myself. There is the possibility that they find Mist or Bat or something like that still, Mist, so that you can check Bat or Silver Ring. That's still an option for the people that are stuck or still in the first castle, but there's still technically a world where Black Fox finds 4 Vlad relics in the second castle and just fucking wins. So it's a possibility. Keep Black Fox's perspective in the corner of your eye. In the meantime, Jupiter is checking Grand Volume first. Okay. You know what I also want to look at right now? I want to see Talik's POV when he finds nothing. Because I think he's about to find nothing. Brace yourselves. He might be very upset. I mean, I would be upset if I wasted this much time. Shaking his head, yeah, okay. Yeah, you can tell he's disappointed. He's frustrated. He's not very happy with the seed. He got mixed pretty hard. It happens to the best of us, though. There's like no real way to tell. I'm looking at the tracker here. It seems like Black Fox didn't find anything interesting at Interesting that he decides to use the teleport even though it doesn't teleport anywhere. He literally puts his hands up like, what am I doing? Yeah, the teleporter doesn't do anything when it's the first teleporter you've opened the second castle. That's funny. Oh, shit, that's a Vlad relic. Ring of Vlad behind Grand Falloon. So that kind of destroys Black Fox's potential. Wait, what's happening? Did Black Fox die? Oh, wait. He's doing the 420-69 big brain gamble. He found a mana prism in the wall? What? He just binked a mana prism? I'm looking at Black Fox, by the way. He just found a mana prism for no goddamn reason. Jesus Christ. Okay. These races are fucking nutty, y'all. I don't know what to say other than that, man. Yeah, the POV is too hot. The second castle's too hot. Twitch has to shut it down. Twitch literally has to shut it down. He always goes creature first. Dead ass. He's a creature first kind of guy. That's fucking psychopathic. Creature first is like... It's such a weird route to do in like this version of Randomizer, man. I mean, you're likely to get there before a lot of your opponents, but like, man, is it weird. Talik, what are you doing? Talik, what are you doing? Okay, thank God. I thought he was about to give up on the catacombs and miss out on a Vlad relic, but... Okay. So, the main issue with doing creature first is you see all of the stuff he's doing right now. We'll check back in with Black Fox in like 5 minutes, and he'll just then be finishing up the creature fight. Because this area is fucking obnoxious to get through without all of the movement options available to the player. So it's very likely that it's going to take him a while to get to creature. It's one of the reasons why I really dislike that route in particular. It looks like there was nothing at Spikebreaker, so Jupiter's going to be the second to enter the second castle and has completed every possible check in his ability in the first castle. Jupiter has a decently commanding lead. Twitch doesn't want us to watch it because Twitch fucking hates us. But I guess while we're chilling in the meantime, did you know? Still, less than 50% of the people that watch these videos are subscribed. I know I talked about it earlier. Anyways, moving on. Just throwing it out there if you're watching on YouTube, just saying. Even if you're watching on Twitch and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can subscribe if you want. That'd be dope. I don't know why you're not subscribed, but, you know, it's an option. I would say Talik's like a good... He still has that mana or that library card, right? Wait, also, when did Jupiter find another library card? Where was the second library card? I don't remember. I think Talik would have a lead on Jupiter right now if it wasn't for the fact that Jupiter somehow found another library card. And he's checking the relic that he missed earlier, realizing that it's not important. Dude, Jupiter is fucking flying right now. Honestly, if that check in particular was something important, he would be in big trouble, but it's not. Anyways, back to it. Black Fox finishing up creature. We're going to know what creature is pretty early, so this could be spicy. This is some knowledge for the rest of us. It's a Vlad relic! Uh-oh! If anybody decides to skip creature, they're in for a bad time. Oh my god, imagine he just gets all the fucking Vlad relics that he needs, man. Oh my god, this is wacky, wild, crazy, goofy, stupid. That's some fuck shit. That's some fuck shit right there. Jupiter, on his way. Oh, he never did Holy Glasses. Wait, is he going to do the Holy Glasses check? He never did Holy Glasses. Wait, this could be the equalizer. Is he deciding to go down for Holy Glasses? Wait, did he not do Fire of Bat either? Wait a minute. Just like that, I thought Jupiter had a steady lead, but it turns out Talik has done more efficient checks in the long term. Even though he got mega mixed early on in the seed, having to do like a stupid fetch quest that led to literally nothing. Oh, and he's selling his gear. What is he buying? Talik, what are you buying, you madman? Mana Prisms? You just go all out Mana Prisms? He's reading. I've never seen anybody read so fast. The concentration on his face. He knows that this is probably the breaking moment for him. Does he have a duplicator? Why did he buy a javelin? Does he know something I don't know? Covenant Stone? Does he need more DPS? Is he prioritizing DPS over mana? No, I looked at Jupiter's, I thought Jupiter didn't do it because I looked at his, when he opened the map. It didn't look like he opened the, Oh, he's going to second castle anyways. Never mind. He must have done it then. Did Jupiter do it? Yeah, Jupiter did do it. Why? I guess his tracker didn't update. Because it was a save split, maybe? Because it looked like he didn't do it. I don't know. Yeah, he was the first one to do it. You're right. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Talik isn't too far behind. He did get a chance to stop at the shop and buy some stuff. He spent a long time in the shop. Hopefully whatever he bought is going to be enough to help him out in the long term. But we're going to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. I think that's going to be the breaking point between the two players, because I don't know what Jupiter's using for DPS, and I don't know if what Talik has is better. Because I think DPS might make a big difference going into the second castle, because it doesn't seem like they're using S-tier equipment. I don't think either of them are using particularly really good equipment. So if Talik is using something like, if he has enough DPS to like out-damage stuff like, basically every boss, the more damage you do more quickly, you're going to start slowly gaining time. Talik also extremely proficient at wing smashing and moving in general. He does have bat at his disposal. So I wouldn't be surprised if he starts gaining time passively just from like pure movement alone. But from the looks of it, Jupiter's slightly in the lead. Talik has the potential to bring it back. He looks visibly frustrated, but he still is in it, honestly. It's just a matter of, can he execute well, and is his DPS up to snuff to beat out whatever Jupiter's using? Yeah, I think Jupiter is taking a moment to figure out what he wants to use for DPS. He's using a shield of some kind that has a hitbox. I think Talik also bought that shield. But the thing about using a shield that has a hitbox is that it's the spacing for you to do damage with your shield without taking damage yourself is very, very difficult. It's only useful if that shield also gives you iframes, which Iron Shield will do, and the Shield Rod spell for Alucard Shield. Those are the only two shields that give you iframes. So we will see, though. We will see. Also, we now have a split inside the second castle between the people who are going to do presumably a more standard route, and Black Fox, who is going wild, wacky, and crazy with it, saying, fuck it, I'll go to creature first, I don't care. Oh, Talik just fucking shredded through Darkwing Bat, but Jupiter struggled. I think Talik has the edge on DPS. There's a good chance Talik makes it back, even on just Succubus alone. Succubus is a really slow fight to do if you don't have high DPS. Succubus is pretty tanky. She doesn't let you do double hits with jump slashes. There's a good chance that Talik makes this comeback like within the next two boss fights. Sorry, I said Succubus, I meant Medusa. They're both thick and give me interesting feelings that I don't want to talk about. So I get them mixed up in my head sometimes. They both make me very excited in different ways. I want to see. Okay, that was relatively fast, actually. So maybe the DPS difference isn't that big of a deal between the two. But Talik just has better execution on certain fights, so that might matter. Oh, Talik also has a stopwatch. Talik has a stopwatch for Doppelganger. That's going to save a lot of time on Doppelganger. Talik's DPS, I'm taking a look at it. They're basically on par, I think, for DPS. It seems about the same amount of hits. Hi there, Wiccan Willow. Jupiter actually pretty efficient movement. Oh, they just grabbed gravity boots. That makes sense. I was wondering how Jupiter was able to get there so fast, but yeah, they just grabbed gravity boots. Gonna make short work of, oh, Jupiter's spending a lot of time in the menu. I don't know. That might be, if Jupiter keeps opening the menu over and over again, that might give Talik the edge he needs. Talik might be interested in seeing if that Vorpal Blade's any good as well. Yeah, right now I'm mostly interested in the interaction between Talik and Jupiter. It seems like the catacombs are pretty, or the caverns have been pretty lacking of relics so far. I'm sorry, I think this is going to be a relic. I'm guessing right now. Black Fox, that's a relic. I meant not a Vlad relic, of course. That would be stupid. Oh, yes. Oh, whoever has the better Akmadon fight is going to gain the lead here. I hope Talik doesn't use his other stopwatch. Yeah, go to the other side. Go to the other side. Don't get grabbed. Oh, no. Please don't PRC me right now. There it is. Okay. Okay, 43, 36. Okay, they're close, but I... Okay, Jupiter's still ahead by about like 10, 20 seconds maybe. But that could all be mitigated by how quickly they decide to fight Doppelganger. Damn. I'm too tense right now. This is not the music for this. Pikmin, get the fuck out of here. This is much more like it. I'm ready for some jazzy vibes. Okay, okay. Dude, they're literally in the same room. Talik and Jupiter are literally in the same room. The information we have right now is Black Fox has done the majority of the left side of the second castle, the caverns, and the mines, and now going into the catacombs. So Black Fox has given us information knowing that there's not much on the left side of the castle. Except for Rib of Vlad at... except for Rib of Vlad. Wait, God's Child didn't get Ring of Vlad. I'm looking at this just now. God's Child didn't go to Grand Falloon and didn't get Ring of Vlad. Talik skipping items. Yeah, Talik is one that likes to skip items, especially in the second castle. There aren't really great ways to check a lot of items in the second castle, and for the most part, item checks in the second castle don't really matter so long as you have enough damage. Because the thing is that every item check slows you down by like probably like at least a second. And you would need the item that you get to immediately make up for that second just to go neutral, let alone actually go positive on some of these. Library card! Wait a minute! There's a library card up here! Talik's also somehow ahead. His movement seemed to be more efficient because he skipped some item checks. They both have a library card available. That's going to help a lot with efficiency. Jupiter, you're in the menus for too long! Jupiter's spending so much time in the menus. Talik's going to get a lead here. He uses the stopwatch. I don't know if Talik has, I know he doesn't have Cube of Zoe. So he's not going to be able to get more hearts for, the fight with, Doppelganger. Oh, please, Twitch, don't do it to me. Twitch, I swear to God, if you hit me with the PRC right now, I'm going to fucking flip. I want to know what's behind Trio. Please. Trio? Okay, it's Spirit Orb. Woo, I got worried. Yeah, Cube is at death. So that means he got... That means the only way to get that stopwatch is it was a drop. It was a drop from a stopwatch. Y'all watch out for me in a month. Do it, Sapo. I believe in you. Bro, if you can handle melee tech skills, Soden is so easy compared to melee, man. Don't get me wrong, Soden is like technically demanding in a different way, but... Dude, melee's that shit. If you can do melee, you can do Soden. It's not that hard. What's behind Galamoth? Real quick, I want to know. It's missed! Oh, shit! Okay, okay. This is, spicy. Galamoth has missed. Dude, Talik is running away with his lead. Talik's efficiency in killing the CV trio has given him a massive lead over Jupiter. He's already fighting Beelzebub. He gives the bird. He says, fuck you, Beelzebub. You ruined my race last time. I'm going to give... Ooh, let's go, Talik. Let's go. Asserting his dominance over that shit-ass boss. Wait a minute. Wait, that means we know all of the relics in the... Wait a minute. Do we have information on every single relic in the second castle now? I think we have info on every relic in the second castle now, right? If we can combine Black Fox with Talik's information. That means both Vlad relics are in the first castle behind Mist. I think that guarantees both Vlad relics to be at Soul of Bat and Spikebreaker and Silver Ring, right? Am I crazy? Am I high on drugs? Am I stupid? That's the first time I've ever seen that before in my life. That both Vlad relics are the last Vlad relic. It's usually there's one that's like eluding you for a majority of the run, but there's two. That's really bad for these runners because they're not going to have extra information. Normally when you only have one Vlad relic left, that gives you enough information to determine whether or not you're going to go for gambles or not. So I think most players aren't going to gamble at this point because they won't have the information of, oh, I only need one Vlad relic now. Black Fox has to do both and go to Grand Falloon. How fast can he do that? That's true. Wait a minute. Black Fox, is he going to get the fuck out of the first castle, or is he gonna... Oh, he's finishing up the first castle. Or the second castle. Little does he know that the second castle has nothing left for him, except for Gravity Boots. But Gravity Boots isn't gonna save you that much time. Dude, if he just went back to the first castle right the fuck now, I think he might have a chance to, like, actually run away with this. But there's no way he would know. Damn, if he took that... If you're a gambling man, sometimes you gotta go for the full gamble. I don't know, just like fucking fully commit to it. Because at this point, I don't see his route converging with the rest of the players in any way that is like good. But I could be surprised. Randomizer is full of surprises sometimes, guys. All right. And just like that, I think Talik, barring a fucking insane psycho bullshit play from Black Fox, I think Talik is now in the lead. He's going to find his third Vlad relic, and then he's going to do the rest of the second castle. Not realizing that there's literally nothing for him there except for Mist at the very end, and he needs Mist at the very end. And then he's going to go back to the first castle and be like, dude, what the fuck happened? Holy shit, this seed is fucking garbage. This seed is wild. I would be so mad if I was running the seed. I genuinely feel bad for the players right now because as soon as you see Mist... As soon as the players that are in the second castle right now, specifically Talik and Jupiter, once they see Mist at Galamoth, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Because they're going to know that the last two Vlad relics are available in the first castle, and they both have library cards, so it's not that big of a deal. But like, dude, I've never seen a seed like this. This is crazy. This is fucking psycho crazy shit, dude. Whatever, man, whatever. That's very trolly. I don't think I've ever seen this before in my life. This is literally the first time I've ever seen a seed like this. Oh my god. This is wild. Yeah, right now, we basically have all the information. At this point, there's not going to be any big surprises, so it's mostly let's just keep an eye out on our competitors and how they are specifically performing. Nice, clean work from God's Child on that fight with Beelzebub. Beelzebub can be a fucking asshole, so good job on him. Coming up, Jupiter is going to find the last Vlad relic in the second castle, surprisingly. Somehow, turns out to be the last Vlad relic in the second castle. It's wild. Talik doesn't have enough hearts, so he's not going to be able to use the stopwatch versus Doppelganger. Let's see if he drops the infinite. I hope he doesn't. The issue with doing this version of the infinite is that if you mistime the jump at all, Doppelganger is guaranteed to go into his Wing Smash form, and that will Give him some iframes and he can end up doing some bad shit to you, but whatever. Talik clutches it out. The fast version of the Infinite, it works out. Honestly, I think a big difference right now between Jupiter and Talik, because they basically are doing similar amounts of damage and taking the same route. I think Talik is just much more efficient at these boss fights. Honestly, like it seems like he's either doing slightly more damage and getting to the bosses to the point where they're not like having a chance to really fight back, or because I think Jupiter really struggled with that boss fight. He was there for a minute out of the corner of my eye. So like it just comes down to efficiency in damaging and killing bosses at this point, I think is what's going to end up sealing the deal for Talik. That's crazy. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. There's still the world where Talik fucking dies or fucks up. Oh no, I really hope he doesn't fuck up the Galamoth Infinite, but if he fucks up the Galamoth Infinite without save splitting for it, he might be in trouble. Yeah, leave Wolf behind, you don't need it. Wait, Black Fox was going back to the first castle? Wait a minute! Things are about to get interesting. Twitch doesn't want us to see. Literally, as soon as something interesting happens, Twitch says, no! No! Stop it! No! I'm gonna say it, Jeff Bezos. Not fucking cool, bro. This is why I keep telling people to use your Twitch Prime whenever available, so Twitch gets less money, Jeff Bezos gets less money, because look at Jeff Bezos. He doesn't give a shit about us. He's willing to put a purple screen of death in front of our faces, like, all the time. Fuck you, Bezos. Fucking go to space again, loser. I went to space. I make everybody have to watch purple screens on Twitch. Fuck you, Bezos. Piece of shit. He knew he needed that teleporter regardless. Are you talking about the one in the reverse keep? Reverse keep teleporter is a classic teleporter to get. You pretty much always get it in every, unless you have a library card to get back to the first castle. So, yeah. Oh, the reverse Aurochs? Oh, he got the reverse Aurochs. Nice, nice. Twitch, we need to have a conversation. Jeffy B, come on. We can talk this out, boy. Maybe you stop with the purple screens. I get a couple more primes. It's a win-win. And by win-win, I mean I win twice. Jeffy B. Sometimes I wish he stayed in space, I'm going to be honest. I wish he stayed in space. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The first extra Vlad relic going to be acquired from Black Fox here. I wish he exploded on the way to space. Hey, I'm not out here saying that I wish that billionaires would fucking get off their ass and actually do something productive to help the rest of society or blow up in a space shuttle crash. I'm not saying all billionaires should go through that. That's the end of my statement here. He needs to get Ring, but Ring is at Grand Falloon, so this is going to come down to how quickly is Black Fox able to get to Grand Falloon. There it is, Heart of Vlad. Dude, look at him. He said, yes, let's fucking go, dude. He hit him with the Tiger Woods. Dude, he knows that this is big. He also has Spike Breaker, but honestly, menuing to put Spike Breaker on is kind of slow or whatever, so I don't really care. I mean, he can do it however the fuck he wants, man. He gambled, and it's kind of paying off big. Especially if he just goes and finds the last couple relics super quickly. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's in the cards that it's possible for him to do it, but it's going to come down to how quickly is he able to clear the caverns and the catacombs, as well as how quickly does he go back to the library. Oh no, he's gonna have to do it pretty quick, because at this rate, it looks like Talik is about to get the last relic of the second castle, and he's gonna have he has a library card too. He's gonna library card and find Bat immediately. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't think Black Fox. It was a very interesting gamble, and it paid off in a weird way, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, because Talik's movement and precision with these boss fights is just spectacular. The last chance for Talik to really be out of the running for first, in my opinion, is if he fucked up the infinite for Galamoth, but he performed it flawlessly. And there it is. This song name is Pick of the Litter by Skullgirls. This is in the Skullgirls OST. Skullgirls a very fun fighting game. I should play Skullgirls again. It's got rollback. Any game with rollback, I'm always willing to give it a try. Jupiter got a couple bosses behind just from movement and menuing. Yeah, dude, menuing is a big deal. This is why people talk about, like, oh, why don't you go for more item checks? The issue with item checks is, one, they're slow to go out of your way to check items when you already have everything you need to kill bosses efficiently. And two, you have to open the menu to equip new stuff. There it is, dude. 2 Vlad relics behind mist gates. What the fuck? This is the character select screen, yeah. Casual logic is fucking crazy, man. Crazy. Dude, that's a huge lead. Look at this. They were literally neck and neck. In fact, Jupiter was ahead of Talik going into the second castle, and by the end of the second castle, Talik is fucking flexing on him, while Jupiter still has all of Galamoth to do. That's crazy. In fact, I think Jupiter is honestly allowing Godchild to catch up too. I mean, Godchild never did Grand Falloon, so Talik is a damn good Soten player. Honestly, as long as he mitigates tilt, Talik is definitely a player that, like, if he can mitigate the amount of tilt he experiences, he does phenomenal. There was some tilt early on in the seed. I could definitely feel it. There was some tilt coming into play, but I feel like he's mostly shaking it off now, especially as he's in, like, basically the victory lap here. He has everything he needs. He knows exactly where to go. So overall, I think he's playing very, very well near the end of the seed. I mean, he just destroyed the second castle. Let's be honest. Like, that was a complete evisceration of the second castle. Killed all the bosses extremely quickly, ignored items he didn't need, didn't open the menu at all, just fast bat movement and just fast boss kills. And that's what you need in the second castle. That's one of the reasons why it's so important to, like, sometimes just forego going for extra items, man. Just, like, say, fuck it, I don't need these items. I'm just gonna kill shit. I'm gonna kill shit with what I got. So there it is. That's all the Vlad relics. I don't know if he has another library card, but if he doesn't really need it. He's still close enough to the castle keep. He just has to go back through Chapel, which actually isn't that slow. All things considered, getting there from Chapel is like maybe a minute. He's wasting a lot of MP, but it's still fast movement, so it's whatever. Yeah, regardless of if it's a race or not, movement is where it's at. Yep. Fast movement matters, man. It really, really does. And it's one of the reasons why I think casual logic is very interesting in a lot of different ways, because the players with, like, the cleanest movement and the cleanest boss fights tend to do extremely well, all things considered. So, but you can still luck out with some crazy gambles, don't get me wrong. Like that Jewel of Open seed that we had the other day, or earlier today, I mean, oh my god, where everybody finished in like fucking 40 minutes. Like, a 40-minute seed is wild, you know? Gambles can still pay off big time sometimes, but that's randomizer for you. It's almost like it's random. Also, literally on the same boss fight, Godchild and Jupiter. I wonder who has more DPS, because Godchild showed up second. It looks like Godchild might be possibly doing more DPS? Oh, it looked like he almost dropped the infinite. Honestly, whoever drops, if one of them drops the infinite, that's a fucking tragedy. Jupiter's swinging slow. The issue with fast swinging is that you could actually mistime the infinite. Dude, Gothchild literally on this one boss fight alone doesn't really like catch up, but is like has the possibility to get some work done. The issue is going to the fact that he's missing the Ring of Vlad. If he wasn't missing Ring of Vlad here, this would be very competitive. He has 2 library cards? Where did he get another one? Did he not use his first one? Damn, he's been hoarding this library card for such a long time. Wait, Black Fox found Duplicator? Say what? This seed is bullshit. This seed is bullshit. Where the fuck was Duplicator? Come on. Wow, that's wild. That might be the difference maker. Yeah, he found Duplicator. Wow. Dude, that Duplicator might help Black Fox get enough of a lead. Oh, that's another library card. He has a library card available with the Duplicator, but the library card is most importantly going to give him access to going to the library just to get the last Vlad relic. So there is a world. Oh no. Yeah, there's a world where Black Fox gets all the Vlad relics before God's Child. Dude, Jupiter's spending so much time in the menu, man. I think, honestly, if Jupiter spent less time in the menu, he would be much more competitive with Talik. Because they were literally tied going into the second castle. In fact, Jupiter had a lead. This definitely felt like it was a long seed, like an arduous, grueling grind of a seed. But in all reality, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, Jupiter has the knowledge of knowing exactly where to go. The big issue is honestly going to be getting there and doing it efficiently, because he's still literally 2 relics behind. God's Child only needs 2 relics as well. It's just that Jupiter knows exactly where to go. Black Fox is also 2 relics behind, and he doesn't know where to go yet, and God's Child doesn't know where to go yet. So, I honestly think Black Fox might take this, all things considered. Because the Duplicator is going to help a lot, and I think he just overall has less total checks. Oh, unless he gets mixed up by the Merman. I forgot the Merman mix is still on the table for Black Fox. I think he's going to have to do it because he's only looking for a handful of Vlad relics. He's likely going to do the Holy Symbol check. He's going to get mixed by the Merman. Nonetheless, we can congratulate Talik. Is this going to be a 1 cycle? I don't know. Doesn't look like it wasn't a 1 cycle. Okay. Wait, is that a 2 cycle? Oh, it's a 2. It wasn't even a 2 cycle. Damn, his DPS, I guess, isn't that great. Oh, he was literally 1 hit away from a 2 cycle. I would be mad too. I would be mad too. GG's. GG's. Still squeaking out the first place time. Yeah, throw your hands up. It's fine. It's fine. Missing that 2 cycle by literally 1 hit fucking sucks, I will say. But still squeaking out the first place time. At the end of the day, not that bad. Not that bad. Oh, thank you, Twitch. Well, I guess we're done watching Talik anyways. GG's. Twitch hitting us with the fucking, get the fuck out of here. Stream's over. Get the fuck out of here. GG's, Talik. GG's. Wait, Black Fox didn't go for the Merman mix? Oh. Oh, shit. This could be big. This could be big. The fight for second place is on. And for Black Fox, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a little low on the ELO charts, stealing some ELO from Jupiter, possibly? Maybe not, actually. Jupiter just has to go to Silver Ring. Never mind. It's probably not in the cards. But the fight for third, actually, is probably what we're looking at here now that I think about it. But skipping the Merman mix is still good, all things considered. Like, still very great. Yeah, he's going to do Spike Breaker first. He's going to find nothing, and hopefully he doesn't forget to go to Grand Falloon. That's like a big one. Also, please put on Spike Breaker. Or don't. That's fine. Yeah, GG's to Talik, though. A dub is a dub, man. That's ELO in your pocket at the end of the day. You're happy to see it. Wait, Dude, this song fucking slaps. Finds nothing, turns around. Good, good, good. Still has access to a library card as well. If he library cards after, he should library card after getting that Vlad relic, he'll have access to... Dude, I think Black Fox is going to be taking third over God's Child. There's a good chance that that's the case. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be. Unless he fucking dies right here! Okay, thank God for using fucking Power of Mist. You gave me a heart attack, Black Fox. Bro, what the fuck? You did fine, Talik. You did fine. Also, literally missing the 2-cycle by 1 hit fucking hurts. I could feel the frustration on that. Yeah, Black Fox did the wildest fucking route and scouted out all of the second castle for us. Is Jupiter not streaming? Jupiter's right here. Bottom left. Yeah, Cryo is not streaming. Cryo is in this race and is a question mark because Cryo is not streaming. Did you see my message? On Discord? Oh, are you talking about for Beelzebub? That message? Yeah, we saw your message for Beelzebub. We heard it loud and clear. Not that one? Was it on your stream? Because you got hit with the PRC literally like frame after you finished Dracula, so we didn't get a chance to see it. So if you put it up on your stream as soon as you... Yeah, you got hit. Twitch hit you with the PRC. Counter. Was it something along the lines of fuck yo tournament? Black Fox got this? I'm starting to believe. He's about to find the last Vlad relic. Don't get me wrong, Jupiter is coming up on second place here. You and Jupiter were tied for the longest time in the second castle, but you squeaked out so much time from not doing item checks, not menuing, and just killing things more efficiently. I think Jupiter was like uncomfortable with his current weapon set, which is why he was doing extra item checks and why he was menuing as much as he did. So you saved a lot of time on just that alone because you guys were literally tied going into the second castle. In fact, he was ahead of you by like almost a minute going into the second castle. So that goes to show, man, just kill things fast and stop going for item checks. That shit matters. That shit matters. Black Fox also went for the wildest fucking route I think I've ever seen, man. I don't think the weapon's that much better. I think it's better, but not that much better. Because the fight specifically with Medusa was about the same. So I'm judging it based off of that, but maybe in the long run it ended up mattering a lot more. I don't know. Regardless, Talik's fights were more efficient regardless. Damn, all 5 Vlad relics for Black Fox. Also finding a duplicator somewhere. I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck Black Fox found a fucking duplicator. It also looks like that duplicator is a 3-month sub to your boy, Dr4gonBlitz, according to the sprite, so. Oh, you had Varda and Moonstone. Never mind. That's a big game changer. Never mind. Wait, I have yet to see... Was that Night Shield's Shield Rod spell to increase your damage? That's funny. That's really funny. Thank you for the raid. Moonstone is the first guaranteed drop. Varda was Secret Boots from the attic? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Dude, it's so rare that you find someone using the freaking shield rod spell like this. Plus an attack potion and a strength potion? You're a psychopath. I feel like you're menuing too much, but I mean, hey. If it gives you a 1 cycle, it's possible. Maybe the attack potion doesn't matter if you've already... Does it stack? I don't even know if the attack potion stacks with the shield rod spell or not. I don't think this is going to be a 1 cycle. Yeah, especially if you get hit. Yeah, there it is. Should be the same. Guess so. Guess so. You're gonna get hit. Yep. The third head always hits. The third head always hits. First, second phase of Dracula. If you're in this tournament randomizer, that's time. Nice. GG's. How much time did you end up saving? 8 minutes. That's 8 minutes of menuing in combat. Also, you guys are saying that Jupiter had like a worse weapon, but Jupiter was able to 2-cycle Drac, where Talak had to 3-cycle, so. Granted, he had to 2-cycle by also equipping a shit ton of attack bonuses, but still, you get what I'm saying. This is a KOF track. Is KOF actually a good game? For real, though? I think KOF looks whack to me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking! Please! 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 Be nice! God! Like, KOF is fine and all, but it's no Melty Blood, you know what I mean? Now, it's no Evil Zone, you know what I'm saying? Like, KOF's fine, but I'm here. I'm only here for the top quality gameplay of Evil Zone. Bro, everybody loves KOF. But like, you're telling me you don't love Melty Blood, the dripless anime pro tags? Literally visual novel protagonists. God, no drip. Did I see the video I DM'd you this morning? No, we were talking about something else and I got distracted. I'll make sure to check it out though. I swear I need to mute drip on Twitter. Every tweet. Bruh. Melty got no drip. Relevant topic. Drip Eddie. Okay, I'll watch it on stream. As soon as Black Fox finishes. Congrats to Black Fox. God's Child just now rounding up the last Vlad relic. Honestly, not too bad, all things considered. Dude, Black Fox's route makes 0 sense in my fucking brain. 0 fucking sense in my brain. Dagon would have won 100%. Maybe. Duplicator using spears, block and knives. Wow, fast 1 cycle time. GG's. That's a not bad. Considering the route that Black Fox did, this is actually not that bad. How many people got baited? Oh, by Merman statue? Or by going to the second castle? Or by what? Because Merman statue is the biggest bait. Everybody got mega mixed by Merman statue, I think, except for Black Fox. Library card? Oh, Black Fox did early library card and Jupiter did early library card. Jupiter literally did library card frame 1. Literally spawned in, checked the items, saw a library card, and said, fuck it, I'm going. The weird thing is that you guys started with a gem that was worth, I think, like 800 or 500 or something like that. That's probably what lost him the race, maybe 800. Yeah, you guys started with a gem. Black Fox, GG's, GG's. Wait, Cryo had a 3-second victory? Oh, we don't get a chance to see Cryo's POV, unfortunately. But Cryo barely squeaking it out by literally 3 seconds. That's incredible. Wow. I would love to see the replay side by side between Cryo and Black Fox. Maybe we'll do that as the finisher. We'll have Cryo and Black Fox side by side to watch the different routes and see how different routes can converge in different ways. Because you guys are going to want to see Black Fox's route from start to finish, because that shit was fucking wild. It was a drop from the boomerang skeletons? Bruh. Bruh. Boomerang skeleton? Bruh. Oh, if you guys could please drop your replays in the race chat, because I want to see both of you guys' replays back to back. All right, real quick. I don't condone. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, we'll save that for after God's Child wins the game. I'm not gonna do my boy dirty like that. For a second, I thought I had more time, but no. I want to watch God's Child clutch it out and finish the race. God's Child goes up right side. Right side is optimal for Richter, and left side is optimal for Alucard. I'm pretty sure. Getting the attack bonus, nice. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good DPS. Pretty good DPS. Not bad, not bad. I wonder if he knows that that he doesn't need to do another one. Whatever bonus that you have in the Shaft fight carries over into the Drac fight. At least for a little while. I don't know how long those bonuses last. Is it like a minute, 2 minutes? Something like that. 100 seconds? 420 frames? 4,200 frames? 40 seconds? Really? That's very slow. Or a very short period of time, I feel like. Nice. Pretty clean jump slashes. I don't mind the double jump tech here. Doing jump, double jump is pretty okay, because it gives you a lot of aerial control. This probably won't be a one cycle. Oh, you gotta crouch that, my guy. Crouch in the corner, crouch in the corner. Or do that, that works too. GG's on all the races today. GG's, Jupiter. Pretty solid showing, all things considered. Oh no, I don't think God's Child knows how to deal with the second phase. Yeah, just wait out this attack. I was gonna say, if you guys are in this tournament, I definitely recommend learning how the second phase of Dracula works, because you're not always gonna get a first phase fight. GG's, God's Child. GG's. Now real quick, this should be Cryo as orange and Black Fox as blue. There's literally zero chance that they're exactly the same, right? There we go. So immediately, oh, they both tell, okay, well. They both library carded. God damn it. Black Fox decided to library card earlier, however, like immediate library card from Black Fox, it seems like. They both get the Holy Glasses early. Both immediately go back to entrance and then get Bat, it seems like. Yep. Black Fox doing a save split. Oh, same with Cryo. Wow, they're actually doing very similar routes. That's crazy. Very, very crazy. Wow. Okay, so there's got to be a place where... Oh, one of them went up and one of them went down. That's the difference. That's the 3-second time difference right here. One of you guys decided to go down. And one of you decided to go up. That's the difference maker. Damn, extremely close. Cryo skipped the items over here. I don't know if those items mattered. Oh, wait a minute. Black Fox struggled down here for a little bit. Maybe ran out of MP? Interesting. Yeah, Cryo's got a decent lead now. Look at that. Cryo's fucking flying. You had 2 duplicators already and a mana prism? What the fuck, Cryo? That's crazy. Where'd you find the mana prism? Duplicator apparently dropped from the boomerang skeleton. Oh, you got it in the shop? Oh, you literally... Oh, yeah, buying it in the shop. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cryo backtracking... Oh, to check the relic that he missed. See, Cryo, with a good conscience, decides, hey, I did miss a relic. Let me go back and check it. Black Fox said, fuck that shit. I'll do it later, bro. Oh, yeah, this is already pretty split. Where's... This is where, yep, this is where Black Fox decided, fuck this plane of existence. I'm going to the second castle, even though there was all this stuff left to check. Black Fox literally, it gets worse. It gets worse. Hold on. Cryo doing normal shit. We'll check in on Cryo in a minute, but I don't want people to miss out on this. This is what happened. This was happening the whole time. Under your nose, he went left. He went left first. He went left first. Gargantuan brain. Meanwhile, Cryo, the civilized human being that he is, still in the first castle, still collecting Vlad relics. In retrospect, not a bad choice. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that it's not a bad... I would say it's probably a bad choice, personally, but hey. Good save split? Yeah, save split from there. The issue is that this Ring of Vlad was skipped by a handful of competitors, so having access to this Ring of Vlad is actually pretty big, all things considered. And the weirdest thing is that the Vlad relics that were left in the first castle were both locked behind Mist. There was both Eye of Vlad here and Heart of Vlad here. That never fucking happens. What a weird-ass seed. By this time... this is where it gets kind of fucking weird, is that somehow... Did everybody 100%? I don't think so. I think Black Fox skipped some stuff. Black Fox got to Mist early, and then had to backtrack through the areas that he missed in the right side of the second castle, but still has access to Mist early. Black Fox could have won, yeah. If he decided to go back, I was saying it earlier, if he decided to use the Mist to just go back to the first castle and clear up first castle from there, and then finish up second castle later, that would have been GG's. That would have been GG's. I was saying it earlier that sometimes when you gamble, you should just gamble it all in that scenario. Because that's the thing. Like, if you're going left side and early second castle, you can guarantee that you're probably the first person to get whatever relic is behind Grand Falloon. So, knowing that this is the Mist relic, you can guarantee that you do the Mist checks before everybody else. With that kind of gamble, so. And now they're back in different... They were in 2 completely different sides of the castle for 90% of the seed. Cryo having the decency to do a somewhat normal route. Black Fox going apeshit, throwing shit on the wall, seeing what sticks. Flying by the seat of his pants. Shit I've never seen before. And somehow they both end up in the final fight 3 seconds apart. You can't make this shit up. This is wild. I mean, like... Gets missed? Do you library card? Yes. See, this is where I think the majority of the time save of doing the normal route comes in, is this mist into library card is huge, because that's a mist into library card into another Vlad relic. And it seems like Cryo has done pretty much everything else, right? I don't think Cryo's missing anything other than doing Heart of Vlad. The fact that Black Fox did Heart of Vlad as soon as coming back to the first castle, though, was pretty big. So it looks like, yep, Black Fox has to get last Vlad relic. And they're both... Okay. Cryo has the last Vlad relic. And just left the library. Black Fox just got their last Vlad relic and is leaving library. How the fuck does this shit sync up? How? Literally how? Warp, yeah. Decent lead from Cryo, but Cryo doesn't have the DPS on his side, I don't think, right? Wait, actually, Cryo, what were you using for DPS, actually, now that I think about it? Probably something good. Since you had 2 duplicators, you probably used something good. Yeah, the replay timing isn't 100% perfect, I know. Waka and Cross? Okay, that's good enough. Damn. Well, with all of that, I've been streaming for over 6 hours. We've been 6 hours of action-packed races. I don't know, man.